Okay. It's not working right. Okay. Let's do something. Let's check out our quests. Yeah, this. Lonely Suitor's Lodge. It appears to be active. Up on the left half of the screen under quests, it says more unfinished business, and within that bar on the right end, there's a chalice with a hand holding it. That icon means that's the active quest. In case any of you are like me and it takes you long periods of time to decipher all this iconography and UI stuff. Yeah, so will the map indicate? I think this place is, yep, okay. It's Breville. Where's my... I don't get to have an arrow? Oh no. So how do I fast travel if I don't have an arrow? Uh, and why is everything treat me as though I'm on keyboard? So something's broke. Again. How do I play this game? Oh, so let's use... Oh, what if I tried this? No? There we go. I don't know what it is about that Alt-Tab thing. So when I was researching, trying to decide about this game, I was going to buy it no matter what. But it said it
Hail.
was a
I heard that someone's taken over that abandoned priory in the Westfield. I
full
wonder what they could be
controller
up to.
I see.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
support.
I've heard
Full
nothing
controller
good.
support.
In Morrowind, they say the man
And
god
as I
Vivek has
played
gone
into the
missing.
game,
Some believe he has been taken by
I've
the
seen it
Daedra.
say
This is
partial
much to stay
controller
away from.
support,
We
that
can only hope
in
this-
some instances you may have to use your keyboard and mouse. I thought we were running into one of those situations. Lonely Suitor? Is that across the water? 11 p.m. I heard 3 bells. So right now I'm not trying to talk to everybody. Eventually I'll go to each of the towns and wring them dry. Trying to scratch up every quest I can find. This looks like the place. I'm not too happy about this Magler thing, but we're stuck with it. He's apparently defaulted on another mission.
You get any closer, and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back off.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Hello. What can I do for you?
Magler?
I think he's around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Farewell.
I was wondering if this guy was Blackwood. He appears to be.
Oh, look. You again.
You know you like me.
You again. I imagine I know why you're here, Guildrat.
Uh-huh. Any rumors for me before I insult you?
Seems to me that Ardeline has an admirer in Varan Vamori.
Yeah. So yeah, you defaulted again. At least you could tell the guy you're quitting.
Defaulted? That all you talk about? I'm Blackwood Company now. Plenty of work, the pay is good, and I don't have Orain on my back all the time.
Good. Glad you found a good job. Hope it works out for you. You could have told him you were leaving instead of defaulting on the job and not telling him. Let's tell him he's without honor.
That means a lot, coming from you. You think I didn't hear about you ratting me out to Orain? Now get out of here before my friend and I get angry.
I'll kill both of you right here where you stand.
Well met.
See? He don't mind me. He knows you're a punk ass bitch.
Hello.
Oh,
What's new
look.
with you?
You
I saw some mud
again.
crabs by the water recently.
Good evening.
I steered clear of them.
But I have
Ugly
to
things
I
with their
think
thick
I don't
shells
know.
and
What am I
sharp
supposed
claws.
to do
I avoid them.
to finish this mission? Magor tells me that he's no longer a member of the Fighters Guild. He is tired of trying to scrounge up work, so he has joined the Blackwoods Company. Okay, so it has updated the quest log. Good. He's no longer a member. Join. Okay. Okay. Now what do I do? Follow the Elbrick Road? Let's see. Do I go back to Coral to report the news? He's not in Shadenhall. I have no quest marker. I'm thinking by my dialogue choice, I think I'm going to have to speak with him again.
See you.
Good day.
The other option, instead of
You've
telling
got
him
my
he
ear.
was
Let's hear it.
without honor, was the job needs to be finished. So tell me where it is so I can finish
Oh,
it.
you again.
Yeah. Oh.
I understand Tadros Hellas has more jobs than she
Oh,
knows what to do with.
boy.
She's very eager to help out her guild.
Oh boy, I hope I didn't,
You're wasting your time.
yeah, I'm hoping I didn't break this. Can I fix it? From the moment I walked into the bar, tavern, Lonely Suitor's Lodge. The moment I walked into the lodge, let's start from there again.
How goes it?
Well, we're about to find out.
Greetings, Imperial.
Hello.
You again. I imagine I know why you're here, Guildrat.
Just tell me where the job is so I can finish it.
You get any closer, and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back off.
Greetings to you.
I heard the gauntlets of the Crusader are gone from the chapel in... Got nothing else to say to you. Get out of here before I get angry.
Why did that not work?
Greetings.
Got nothing else to say to you. Get out of here before I get angry.
Oh no, I wouldn't want to anger you. You're so big and bad. I'm about to pee my pants. Well, let's try that again. So I
How
have
goes it?
I have a quest marker, and it's pointing towards him.
Oh, look. You again.
It's pointing towards you. I need to speak to
Well met.
you.
You again. I imagine I know why you're here, guild rat.
Yeah. I don't know. What if I
Go ahead.
tried throwing a bunch of money at him? I got 18K. I need 25K. Man, I went to Skingrad. I want to buy that house. I thought 15K would do it, but it's 25. I'm trying not to spend money, but
What a thoughtful gift. That will get you something. That will get you something. Every little bit helps.
let's
For me? Thank you.
try
How
to
kind.
max it out. And then maybe I won't have to kill him later on. I don't know. Yeah, you defaulted. I need to do the job. Tell me where it is.
Defaulted? That all you talk about? I'm Blackwood Company now. Plenty of work, the pay is good, and I don't have Orain on my back all the time.
The job needs to be completed.
Oh? I know you're the one who ratted me out to Orain about that other contract. Go back to Orain. Give him my regards. We're done talking.
Okay, well, at least our discussion didn't get interrupted. You were able to finish that. I don't have a quest marker telling me to go back to Orain, but I heard what you said. And I'm glad, because they kind of lead you by the nose a little bit too much. Orain. Coral? Coral. See, there's no quest marker. Need to know where Orain. Orin. And let's see, I always have trouble. Well, it's not going to be over there. It's very late in the evening. He's probably in his house with a locked door. If I can find the Fighters Guild, I don't know where it is.
Well met.
The Emperor and his 3 sons dead, right under the noses of the Imperial Guard. It's a
here
disgrace.
somewhere.
So I've heard.
Heard any news from the
There
other
it is.
provinces?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a book.
So I'll spend the night here and try to talk to that guy and see if the quest is broke. Oh, here's a bed. Uh, 4 hours. I think 8 to 8 is their typical hours.
Oh, hello.
Good morning. I heard there's a new shipment of weapons at Fire and Steel.
Shops open up at 8
Have
o'clock.
you been recently?
I haven't been in a while. but it's always nice to stop in and chat with Rashida.
And they
Plus,
leave
she always
their
gives a better deal to
businesses
her friends.
at 8 o'clock.
Safe travels.
You too.
Oren? There he is. Interesting. No quest marker. What, are you avoiding me? Modern Oren. This is a new dance?
It's so good to meet you.
Have you heard the odd noises coming from Hugo Ballet's place?
Odd
Ballet?
noises? No, I haven't. That sounds a bit troublesome.
I've heard others say the same.
The Countess seems much happier now that the item that was stolen from her was returned.
So I've heard.
Safe travels.
You too. How are you?
Yes? I assume you've spoken to that lout Maglia.
Okay, we're on the right track. Yes, let's talk about Maglair.
The little bastard! We
That's
took
your-
him in when no one else would. This is how he repays us? Talk to Ari in Braville. She's our client. Do the job.
Ari in Braville.
Stop staring at me. Let's get to work.
Oh, and I get a quest marker. Ari in Braville.
Hello.
I lived in the Imperial...
So Fallout 4, I decided to try to play one of those, what do they call it? It's the most difficult level where there's no fast travel. And healing's very slow and difficult, and, everything's really super hard. And I had to change my play style,
Go ahead.
and I was succeeding. But I didn't like not being able to fast travel. And that's the point of this short discussion. When you have to run back and forth, 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 ad nauseum. It's okay at first. You learn shortcuts, direct routes. You learn places to avoid because there's always very difficult spawns, confrontations, whatever. So are we going across the river? No, I think we're going into the Magic Users Guild. Ari, what? You're relying on the magic, the Fighters Guild to solve your problem? You can't solve it with magic? What? Okay, green quest mark.
Greetings, Evoker.
I'm glad Mars lives here in
Greetings,
Braville.
apprentice. She's an excellent
You're
healer.
not Ari.
Mars is a gifted healer and teacher. I know that she longs to return to the swamps, though.
Hi there.
Ari.
Hail.
Okay.
Hi there.
Anything to
What's
help
going on with you?
Interesting name.
I heard people saying they ran into...
It's about time someone from the Fighters Guild showed up. I've got work for you to do. I need imp gall for my research.
Imp Gall. How many?
I need imp gall for my studies. 10 portions of it, in fact. Since I hired the Fighters Guild, I expect you to get it done. And carefully, please. You might check Robbers Glen Cave for the imp gall. That place has been known to contain the imps.
Map marker added. Robbers Glen's Caves. Got a rumor?
The Anvil Guild has made quite a name for itself under Carahill. Did you hear about the recent murderer they caught?
It wasn't a they, it was a me, but yeah. Okay. What do you got to say about the Blackwood Company?
I just don't trust them.
Yeah,
I know they're efficient, a bit too efficient for my liking.
they're on drugs.
Some endeavors demand time and care.
goblins
I'll be
around here
waiting
not long ago.
right
Horrid
here.
beasts. I hate the things.
I
Promise?
hear the legions
Goodbye.
have been recalled from
Hello.
Fort Swamp Moth in Black Marsh, and many of the Argonian slaves
So
have
I was
returned to their
prepared for this quest. I didn't know who it was, when it was, where it was. But I knew somebody wanted imp gall. Okay, there's... But this will be a nice fun place to come spend our time, you know, doing stuff. Yeah, Castle Gate. I'm starting to get used to this. This is the closest gate to my house. Yeah, see? Boom, right here. So I've been hoarding imp gall. I bet I have 10 in here. I've got 14. Little metagaming never hurt anybody. And she said she would be waiting right there for me. Let's find out. Let's find out. Where were we? We were in Breville. (5:51 a.m.) and we arrive at 5:52. That is some fast travel. I would call that teleporting. And the Magic Users Guild is where? Near the water. Is it across the way? No, there it is. I suspect she would be in bed. Huh. I should bust her ass and sit there and wait for her. Instead, I'll wake her up. Get her out of bed if I can find her. You gonna tell me where she is? Okay, you're going to tell me where she is. Oh, is that her? Better get into bed first. And wake her up.
Well, have you found that imp gall for me yet? I've got some research I need to get to.
I forgot what game I was playing. I was trying to wake the character up. They would get up and say something like, "Let me sleep," and they'd go back into their animation to lay down again. I couldn't interrupt them. You got to let them finish their animation. Imp gall.
Ah, you've got it. Looks fresh, too. I realize you'll be paid by your superior, but take this as well. It might come in handy in your work.
What are you giving me? Okay. 1 grand ring of a I think that's a shield ring. Got a rumor?
Archmage Traven is the first to take such a hard stance on necromancy.
I'm tired of hearing that one. What do you got on Breville?
Braville? Good points, cheap to live, unpretentious, freewheeling. Bad points? Culturally a hole. Count's a clown and his son's a skooma sucker.
Okay. Tell me the truth about the Mages Guild, then.
I'm just here doing research. If you need spells, talk to Ita or Delphine. They'll be happy to help.
In the future. I've got all my recommendations from all the different guilds. And I started the first quest at the university. But I don't want to progress into that. If it's anything like the first...
Next time, on time, please.
Hey, I'm always on time. You were dealing with the wrong fool, that's all. Yeah, there's a thing that happens, and I'm not wanting that to happen just yet. So that's on hold. I don't know, am I... Okay, I guessed right. So easy to confuse. So I guess I'm going back to Orin. Modrin. Apparently.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
Such a strong Fighters Guild presence here in town.
At some point I will
Farewell.
travel to all these different places. Because that's when you bump into places you haven't found yet. That's when you get to explore. Right now, there's no shortages for quests.
What is it? Shouldn't you be taking care of Maglir's contract?
Aren't you used to me by now? This shit is done, man. Rumor?
Did you hear that Dharma came back safe and sound? You know, Sidnius' daughter, the Argonians?
Yeah, I'm the one that did that.
I can't believe we lost another to that bunch. Well done taking care of the contract, though. We can't afford to lose any of them these days. Here's your payment for completion of the contract. I think it's time for us to discuss the Blackwood Company a bit.
Yeah, in my advancement. That's okay, they can hire all our flunkies. Aptitude. My favorite streamer. Oh, I'm only 5 minutes late. I haven't been looking over there at my chat. My game is there. My chat is over there. Yeah, let's talk about the Blackwood Company.
They weren't always a threat. Small-scale mercenary band, until Riza Kar took over. Then came the fat Imperial contracts. After a mission in Blackmarsh, they set up shop in Leowin, more ruthless than ever. It needs investigating. First, though, you need advancement.
This is where we start to get down and dirty and I start to behave badly. But I don't see a way around it. Sometimes you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet. Yeah, so I went online to Twitch to watch some Oblivion Remastered. I was having a hard time finding anybody I enjoyed watching. Various reasons. Point I'm making. I couldn't count how many people were streaming this game. Holy crap. And some of the things people were doing with this game. I think I'm unique. Let's just say that. Maybe that's a negative thing. It's the new crack man. Ming. They say that where you're from too? Ming. Well, you know, it's the bandwagon. It's the newest, hottest game. And all these mercenary streamers jump on the bandwagon, whether they hate the game or not, whether they've ever heard of it or not. They jump into it and start playing it, think they're going to troll, no. It's a fishing term. Troll for viewers, and not the kind of trolling where you're joking and busting ass. Yes, sir. Yeah, so all those people are out there. And they play the game as though it's one of those... I wish I could think of the name. One of those military games where they're bouncing off the walls, running and gunning and shooting and bouncing off the walls, wig-lagging left and right, running. It's like, and I'm motion sickness within moments. I'm like, next.
Your service to the guild has not gone unnoticed. Henceforth, you will carry the rank of Defender. Bear the title proudly.
Ooh, duties?
I've got something for you, but we're not going to talk about it here. I want you to meet me at my house after sundown. We'll talk more then.
I hate these kind of jobs.
Later.
I'd get them in real life, too. Boss would say, hey, I know it's company policy, you're supposed to be doing this, but do me a favor, I need you to do this instead.
I'm your relief. Another day, another sentence.
It's so prevalent.
Good to see you.
What's new with you?
It became part of
They
my
say
interview
that King
process.
has made an
I
alliance
would
with
tell
house
these
stress.
people,
Together they
if
pick
this
apart
is
the
what you're
carcass
going
of
to
ruined
expect from
Enderville.
me, we can
It
just
seems that
save
these are
ourselves
turbulent
some time
times in
right
the land
now.
of the Dunmer.
Bye.
No. My father-in-law's on a union job, and he watches the boss on the site tell this guy to cut a couple corners because they needed it done. And the guy did it. And then when the big boss came around, he ratted on him. He goes, look at the help you send me. How am I supposed to get anything done? Look at the job he did. He skipped this, he skipped that. Threw the guy right under the bus after asking him to do it. The guy did exactly. That's you know. You especially will if you're down a lot skooma. One of my games, I'm saving all the skooma I can get to save my collection.
A pleasure to see you.
That's one thing I miss in this game. You know, all this cool gear, and there's nowhere to display it. I can put it in a chest. Like in, what is it? Skyrim, the adventurer's basement. Oh my god. All those racks of potions. All those plates and boxes of ingredients. All those mannequins. Oh, dozens and dozens and dozens of mannequins wearing all those different armors. 100 weapon racks with all the different weapons. And I don't... What? You just locked the door on me. Was I supposed to come here after night? Is that what I missed? Oh, Azani Blackheart. Later tonight. Okay, later tonight. Well, you know, and also, I keep looking for a way to refine moon sugar into skooma. I'm looking for that mod that allows you to take moon sugar and turn it into skooma. I should do what I saw this one guy do. Let's see, did it in Fallout 4. He created a character who just looked like an absolute greaseball. And he was a drug dealer. That's how he made his money. He was scavenging for all those things. I think it was like bones and antifreeze. And he was making drugs. And that's how he made his money. You know, he wasn't selling water. He wasn't planting moot fruit. He was a drug dealer. And normally when I play these games, I play it. It's like a difficulty setting. No drugs. No buffs. It's 1 in the afternoon. I normally don't like to wait. But what can I do? I don't think I want to do anything. Let's focus on this. Good guy Thomason. Sir Thomasin, yes. I try to play the good guy. I don't feel the necessity to vent violent, illegal tendencies or desires through a video game. I don't have those impulses. I don't have those desires. I don't wish I could kill people, steal cop cars, do all those things that you can in like Grand Theft Auto and, you know. I like to be the good guy. Oh, is it getting a little darker already? Well, as much as I don't like to, let's wait at least until 8 o'clock. We'll wait 6 hours. Yeah, that's a funny thing that happens often. In between waiting, when it goes to restart the game, there's a little read Dead Redemption. Yeah. Dead 2, you know, being a bandit. It's like, oh man, I don't like this. I don't want to be a bandit. I want to kill the bandits. I want to be the sheriff. I want to be the vigilante farmer who's going to right the wrongs.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm trying to waste 8 minutes. Wow, that was a quick 8 minutes. That was a quick 26 minutes. Gonna let me in. Yay! So, you know, we're doing this quest underneath the boss's nose. Oh, great. Don't tell the boss. Is that you?
Let's talk.
Okay.
Good. You're here. We've got duties to attend to.
Who told you that was a good hairdo? We're talking about Blackwood. No, we're talking about duties.
Duty. That's what all this is about, isn't it? The Blackwood Company is destroying us. They steal our contracts. They steal our members. It's our duty to strike back. We need to make a move against them. And we need to do it now.
Just don't ask me to lie, cheat, or steal.
I've been looking into them. Heard some disturbing things. We know they're a danger to us. And we know they're good at what they do.
Can alert. Thanks, Aptitude. Yeah. I don't want to lie, cheat, or steal, but yeah, I'll take drugs and murder people. Why haven't we stopped it?
Velena's gotten tentative since the Blackheart mission. She's worried about getting us killed. But we're just getting killed a little bit at a time.
I got a chili going on the stove. Been soaking the beans for 2 days. Had to boil them for a couple hours just to soften them. Something about kidney beans, man. They don't get soft just soaking them overnight. But it's right now, it's hot enough to eat. I'll let it all simmer out there and marinate, and eventually, during a break, I'll gobble up some. Zani Blackheart, let's talk about him.
That mission was the start of it. That was when Vitellis was killed. We were contracted by a wizard, Argoth, to recover an artifact from Blackheart. I went in there with 20 men. I left with 5.
Ouch.
Vitellis wasn't one of them. He died covering our retreat.
And the Blackwood Company?
I snooped around. Apparently, they completed that contract for us. I went in there with 20 good men. I can't believe that bunch finished the job. There's more. Argoth, he's dead. The artifact gone. Sounds like a setup. Maybe they made a deal with Blackheart. I don't know. But I'll find out.
Yeah, sounds like shady business. So what now?
Now we find out what really happened. And we let it be known. I want to show the people who the Blackwood Company really are. I can't order you to do this with me. It's dangerous, and Velena isn't going to know about it. It's your choice.
Can I get credit for finishing the quest if I don't do it? I'm in.
We leave as soon as you're ready. I want to investigate Blackheart's stronghold in Arpenia. Meet me at the Leowen Guild Hall. We'll go from there.
Leowen Guild Hall. I'm ready.
Let's go.
Let's go hurt something. I like the thing you get from him. But, I mean, it looks fun. It has good stats. It doesn't fit my character. Speaking of my character, let's do this. Oh, no. We can't have that. I'm glad I looked. Yeah, get that chainmail cuirass back on your butt. Oh, yeah. And this is a shield on self. 18%. Let's put that on. Mithril Greaves. You got cute legs, but I'd like to get 3 more armor points out of the deal. Weatherward Circle. I suppose I can keep that on. I don't see myself going underwater. Underwater breathing and fortifying athletics by 4. But 18%? I don't know why it's percent. I don't understand that. Percent versus points. And I'm putting that on. I bumped up the difficulty by 1 notch. Those knee pads look pretty good. I guess that's part of the greave, right? Right. It's part of the greave. So this chainmail cuirass has better armor value than the Crusader. Well, especially the Knights of the Nine, because the Knights of the Nine has no magic properties. The Crusader cuirass has a couple magic properties, but they're not overwhelming. I love the boots because bears. What do they call that? Something about the wilderness. Let's look at it. Boots of the Crusader. Details. Fortify restoration. They also act like, well, woodland animals won't attack me. Bears, wolves, boars. I guess that's in magic. Woodland grace, that's it right there, woodland grace. But they're not describing what woodland grace is. Limited to 95% if you are wearing armor. Can be even less below journeyman level. Current armor 6 light pieces. I don't. Spell effectiveness. Oh, so spells are a little less effective. So I'm losing 7%. Interesting, I didn't know that was a thing. But I was looking for the description of woodland grace. And I'm supposed to meet him at the Leowin Guildhall. Guildhall. So I like wearing those boots for that reason. There's no armor class difference. In the gauntlets, same thing. There's no appreciable armor difference wearing something else that's light armor, heavy armor. And I get to lay on hands. Those rare occasions when your horse is being attacked, or you have to keep somebody alive, like Danton. You can heal, it's like heal other. You can heal other. But the helmet gives you 25 points of extra personality. That's huge. 25 points is huge. When everything else is like 5, 4, 2. Otherwise, I wouldn't be wearing that helmet. It's just, the buff is just too good to pass up. Aptitude, or others, if they're listening, when they listen, that was a pretty good choice of words, rustling up some grub right after we were talking about Red Dead Redemption. Those cattle rustling bandits. Modern, where are you at?
How are you today?
Okay, so when the marker jumps like that, that means he's on a different floor.
We need to check out Arpinia. Come on, I'll follow you.
You'll follow me, Arpinia. You know, this will be the first elven ruin I've been in this game. I saw a streamer, and I didn't want to spoil this game. As much as I know this game from the first version, the original version, I was seeing the graphics. Give me a gate. Just give me a gate. Give me a way out of here. Okay, well, we'll just follow that and assume that's going to bring me to a gate. Don't send me, no, don't. Let's go swimming. Is there a gate over here? This is the castle gate. That's the castle gate, maybe. I don't know. This the gate. This is the gate out. Here we go. Cyrodiil. And I was so likened and impressed by. I've got to go put that on the map. By what I was seeing graphically. Oh, that's a mud crab, or is that a... Okay, see, I've got my flare spells. It's pretty cool the way the bubbles in the water. Okay, I guess that's not going to happen. I was so impressed by the graphics inside that place. Oh, Amelian's tomb. Yeah, so go hurt something. So a little metagaming. I activated this quest. She wants me to come here to her grandfather's tomb. She wants me to rob it, basically. Although it doesn't seem like you're robbing it, because she's asking you to go retrieve her grandfather's sword and armor so she can pay the debts of her father. He's been kidnapped and she's afraid she's going to be next. So pay off his debts so that, you know, everyone happily ever after. And I can remember.
Take that!
Ooh, you tell that mud crab who's boss there, Orin. You know, and so it becomes a rumor. Oh, did you hear about the fighter guild? Tomb robbing. Look what they've stooped to, tomb robbing. And I'm like, I don't want that. So I paid the debt out of my own pocket. I'm flush with cash. I'm not going to miss $1,000. So I don't know if that's going to become a rumor. See how nice the fighter user skill is? They'll pay your debts if, you know, who knows? I don't know. I'm going to find out. So we're in the wrong place, dude. I just stopped to pick the daisies. Just don't eat them. So I am very much looking forward to seeing what the inside of an Iliad ruin looks like. I always thought they were so fun, interesting, pretty, complicated. They weren't just a simple cookie cutter, although there are a lot of similar elements. How far away is this? 450, okay. So we're in, oh, that's Black in March, 94. So let's go get that on our map. Late game, what I do, I go on the map and I'll start, say here, I'll start walking. Let's pick another spot where I got a lot of things on the map. out here. I'll start walking in this direction, and I'll see this on my map. I'll see this on my map, and I might see something else on my map that might look like this, but it's closer. So I find it. Then I'll walk out over towards here. I'm looking for things that aren't on my map, and I'll walk towards them and get them on my map. One thing that's disappointing, and I don't know, maybe it's a good thing, none of these things will ever be marked as cleared. And I killed everybody here and took everything, well, anything worth any money I took. So apparently all this stuff, I don't know, all these places will respawn. The monsters and stuff will all respawn. What is that? And why is it not showing up? It's not that. That looks like a church. It's not on my map. You can see where I'm facing. There's nothing. I mean, it's not that. We'll go there next. Oh, there's a person. Should I be scared? Black and March. Oh, I recognize this place.
Horrid beasts. I hate the things.
These are townspeople. They'll talk to me. Yeah, we're close to that black armored girl, Umbra.
Yes?
Rumors?
A good man who honors the Nine may visit the way shrines of Akatosh for blessings of speed and magicka.
Nice.
Well met.
Farewell.
Philip Frank.
Go ahead, please.
Or is it Frank? You got rumors?
The prettiest town in Cyrodiil? Don't know. But the ugliest is Bravil. Shabby, tumble-down shacks. They're big shacks, though.
Yes, they're that.
Good day.
But Moray has some really good alliteration and poetic.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Commentary.
What's going on with you?
About that
I understand
town.
Daedra worship has
I
become
can't
increasingly
repeat it.
prevalent.
It's just it's really good poetry. So, oh, maybe this is that. And that's part of that. Okay, so that's discovered, but that's not what we're looking for. So, the way I remembered it, you go through this little excuse of a town. Never get over that. I can never remember the word for it.
Well met.
The graphic. Missed one. Wait a minute. There's supposed to be a road that goes. This is just off of a road. And the road goes up.
Hurry up before I...
Yeah. At some point, I'm going to have to stop selling all these ingredients and start hoarding them. And somewhere further up the road, there's an alien ruin that you find Umbra. I can't stop and pick everything. Oh, a shrine to Nocturnal. We'll be getting that on the map. A lot of green stained cup things here to be picking. They are all over the place. Green satin cup. Like I've said, picking, oh there it is, picking flowers, ingredients can be a really good way to amass some wealth, especially in early game. I'm finally pulling out of early game where all the drops aren't just crappy leather. They're starting to drop chainmail, and they're starting to drop some magic items. Some are only worth a few hundred, which is pricey when you're used to low levels. It drops something worth five grand plus. Might as well call it 6 grand. No one can pay me for it. All they can get is 2 grand for it. So I'm hoarding it. Did I get it on the map? Is it? Why is the icon not here anymore? There it is. Okay, where you're giving me the title, but you're not saying discovered. And that's a little bit of a glitch, because you should be telling me it's been discovered. I'm watching the compass. So I'm standing on the spot. Well, enough of that. Either it's discovered or it's not. Let's look on the map. It appears to be discovered. Arpinia. Yeah. I hate getting my feet wet. There it is. I guess this is where we start snaking. And all the arrows aren't just iron and steel and silver. I got a few. Oh, let's go take care of you. There, you kill him, and I'll pick up his stuff.
Whoa! That the best you can do? Whoa!
Well, let's get the hell out of the way.
Whoa!
Black horse. It's red. I'm afraid to ride it. Your owner is probably up here dead. A guard. Oh, is that your horse? I don't see a body.
Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier.
Yeah.
Have the latest edition, free as always. It's about the Grey Fox.
Oh? He's a myth. So you gonna jump up on that horse? Yeah, apparently she's pathing to it. Now take a quick left. Yeah, yeah. So she got knocked off the horse. Maybe she's essential. She was killed. An elven warhammer worth 800 coin. So I'll make 400 or 500 for that. That's we can start adding up some money when we're finding stuff like this. And she's got a chain cuirass. But 90 is a whole lot more than 10. Yahoo! I'm glad I was able to save the horse. And I'm always glad to kill a bandit. And sometimes I just farm these roads. I run down them. With one hand, I'm throwing a spell in the air, and I'm power leveling my spell. And I'm jumping up and down, power leveling my athletics. And then you just bump into all the different thieves, and you kill them and take their shit. And you get over encumbered, and you get a bunch of shit. As Koren says, weight equals stuff equals money. So, what are we doing in Modron? I thought you were following me. I thought I saw a big mud crab right in the middle of the floor out there, but maybe it was his hairdo. I don't know. In the year of Akatosh, 3rd era, 435, did they have mohawks? Okay, so the game just did a... Okay, so that was a thing. These guys don't like heat. Really? Okay, so these used to be a one-shot. Now they're a two-shot. Ooh. But I felt like I was one-shooting everything. And I've kind of fell into the mold of the sneaky sniper.
Die!
Am I getting credit for your kills there, dude? Well, I'm not super impressed just yet. I couldn't tell if this guy was running a mod. It was so frantic. He was running and gunning. He was flying all over the place. I couldn't get a really good look. But I saw a lot of color. Is there a door out of here? Or do I make one? There's the door out of here. Yes. No comment. What? Spiky trap. $39 gold, better than 3.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Oh. What are mud crabs doing in here? It's not really appropriate. This is where rats would be. And when you sneak They don't. I don't know how that affects. Sneaking mastery. Stepping softly, hiding in shadows. You do everything in your power to remain undetected. I have become a journeyman woman of sneaking. I now move more quietly, even when running and wearing heavy boots. Yes, because the weight of your boots or shoes in this game affects your effectiveness. That's why I like to wear the hunting moccasins when I'm not desperate for armor class. We need to check this out. I was very, very pleased to learn. Where am I going to find this? Okay, so yeah, I was very pleased to learn this. What will I'll use acrobatics as an example. So everybody's used to going from novice to apprentice to journeyman, expert, master. Every 25 points, you're getting better at what you're doing. But notice once you become an apprentice, I can now dodge with a left trigger and a Y while moving. That's rare to get a little extra ability when you jump up into another category. And I'm on this subject because I wanted to see what sneaking, if sneaking did anything like that. Well, undetected extra damage, particularly with daggers. Well, I've gotten triple damage with my bow while sneaking. Sneak attacks are a lot deadlier. I'm a journeyman. Wow. I make less noise while moving and sneaking. So it's almost an automatic to really progress quickly in this because all you got to do is be sneaking. You don't need to be sneaking by an enemy. In some games that's true. I don't believe that's true in this game. So I didn't gain an extra ability per se here. Left trigger Y while moving. Left trigger. Okay. Oh. So I dodge in the direction that I'm moving. I can dodge forward, I can dodge back.
Nothing. I knew it. Azani Blackheart isn't here, alive or dead.
Azani Blackheart?
The bastards. There was no battle. Azani must have made a deal with the Blackwood Company. My guess is that they paid him off. They get the weapon for Argoth, collect the payment, and tell Azani where the mage is. Easy for Blackheart to retrieve the weapon and collect on it.
What do we do now? I want to finish. There's a door over there. Let's check it out.
We find Blackheart and get that weapon. We'll finish this contract and let all of Cyrodiil know what happened here.
Yeah.
Blackheart has a fascination with these Ayleid ruins. There's one northeast of here, Atatar. My bet is that he moved his base there. I'll lead.
Wait.
We'll show them.
I'm not following you, dude. Did that hurt? Because that looked like it hurt. Is this the door we came in? No, that's the door we came in. We still have another door to explore here, dude. I don't know why you're giving up on this place so quick. What am I missing? Maybe you know something I don't know. This is a very familiar layout. See, I'm finding stuff. Equals weight, equals money. One shot at the rat. And I'm not getting credit for any extra damage because of sneaking. He's not following me. Bugs. Bugs. Am I locked out? Ooh, that looks like trouble. Yeah, that's trouble. Okay, so at least this puts thing on pause. It's going to try to shoot me, so there's an exit. Okay, it takes some time to build up a charge. I can't come into a ruin and, like, not explore it. Wow. Oh. Ah. You didn't hear me coming? Fire, frost, and lightning have flown from my fingertips. No, just fire. I am now an apprentice as opposed to being a novice. I can cast apprentice level destruction spells. This one works pretty good. I did the math on the healing spells. The low level healing spell gives you like 6 points of healing, and it takes a small amount of magicka to activate it. And you can just throw it several times in succession and fully heal. Now, compared to the next step up, you can throw one spell, gain a lot of healing all in one shot, but it costs a whole lot more healing per hit point. So I almost never use it. Okay. Had a feeling that wouldn't work. It did work. Well, this is where it gets complicated. Come on, give me your head. Yeah, so... Oh. This is poison. Yeah, so this is underwhelming. I mean, the light is a little better right there. The shadow is cool, you know. But this is underwhelming graphically. Okay, so I'm a level higher, and he is down there waiting for me. Oh, good. A dead end. Thank God. These things can be such a maze. It can be so hard to completely explore one of these places. I came up some stairs, yes. There we go. And I think I turned myself around. I don't know. Help me, help me. I think this is the... No, that's the way I came in. Yes, I came in here and went that way first. Then I came this way, and then I came back. I don't know. Look at the map. I think we want to go this way. Yes, the poison. Yes, I know, I know, I know, I know. Quickly, quickly. Looking for treasure. Am I dying while I'm standing here? No, I'm healing while I'm standing here. And that's something I've done almost none of. Almost none. Healing. My healing is probably at a 5. Oh. This is a dead end. How does that work? Okay. So, did I not see this? Did I not go over here? Did I come in from here? This remastered version, these maps are confusing. These ghost lines, these circles. Like what's it on a different floor, above or below? The floor that's got the more solid lines? What? I think they indicate other floors. I thought I really covered the bases here. Maybe I didn't get quite close enough to the corners? Healing? Yes, I am healing. So this didn't, yeah. So that's the left end. Oh, so there's stuff up there that will take me to it. That's, yes, and the chopping, yeah. Okay. My theory of multiple levels was right on. So now I went this way and came back. So when we come back, we turn left. Ah. Did I miss this? I don't think I did. Ooh. Yeah, I remember. I remember. Yes, I remember. So turn left at the rat. There's the rat. Come out. Turn left. Ooh, I hear swinging blades. That's the way I came in. Did I miss an exit? A lot of times there's an activation block, a button, like for opening a concealed door. You never know. Oh, see? We didn't do this. Right. Yeah, so now it's darkened in more. We'll cross over and see what's to be seen over here. And these lighter colored lines, they're in the floor beneath us. And when it looks like this, it's obvious that you haven't been here. It's the fog of war. Okay, so where's the trap? Oh, there they are. A series of choppers. What? Poison. Come on, this is supposed to be easy. Come on. I have no reason to do this. I can do this. I don't like to spend lockpicks on opening up treasure boxes. I like to save my lockpicks for opening doors. I think we just finished this place. Other than this corner looking a little... That's the way we came. And I can't deactivate those. Let's see if this works. Oh, it's the wrong one. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I thought I was jumping down to where he was. Wait on. Now, it hasn't happened in a long time. Normally you can, those are often the magic, Welkin stones, but they're not. This game used to crash on loading screens, doors, so I've got myself in the habit of saving before opening loading screen doors. And no Welkin stone. Dude, do I really have to follow you that closely? That'd be a yes. Oh, 1 hour and 34 minutes. Break tape.